Good evening, football fans. Welcome to NFL Intercept. I'm Bob, and here are the top 10 NFL news stories for Monday, August 23rd, 2023. Number 1. Breaking news in the NFL today, as Indianapolis Colts star running back Jonathan Taylor has requested a trade. Taylor is under contract for one more season, but he is expected to command a large salary in his next deal. The Colts may not be willing to pay Taylor what he wants, which could have led to the trade request. This is a major development for the Colts, who are coming off a disappointing season. Taylor is one of the best running backs in the NFL, and his departure would be a big loss. It will be interesting to see how this situation plays out. Number 2. The Buffalo Bills have signed former Oklahoma LB Deshaun White. Per a report, the 6-foot, 225-pound White is a speedy and versatile linebacker who could compete for a spot on the Bills roster. He had his most successful collegiate season in 2022 as a fifth-year senior, making 90 tackles, 6 tackles for loss, 2 sacks, and 2 interceptions. This is a significant signing for the Bills, who are looking to add depth and competition to their linebacker core. Number 3. Russell Wilson offered advice to 49 ERA's quarterback Trey Lance, saying that the best thing he can do is ignore the noise and focus on his development. Wilson said that Lance is a talented quarterback with a lot of potential, but he needs to be patient and put in the work. Wilson is a good role model for Lance, as he is a proven quarterback who has had to deal with his own share of criticism. But he has never let that get to him. He has always stayed focused on his goals and never given up on his dream. Lance is still young and inexperienced, and he is going to make mistakes. But if he can follow Wilson's advice and ignore the noise, he will be well on his way to a successful career. Number 4. Father of Titans. CB Caleb Farley killed in apparent explosion. The father of Tennessee Titans, cornerback Caleb Farley, was killed in an apparent explosion at his North Carolina home on Monday night. Robert M. Farley, 61, was found dead in the debris of the Lake Norman home. Another person was injured in the explosion, but is expected to recover. The Titans organization said they are deeply saddened by the news and are providing support to Farley and his family. Number 5. Raiders have no interest in Josh Jacobs' trade amid Jonathan Taylor buzz. Jacobs is yet to sign his one-year $10.1 million franchise tender and has not shown up at training camp so far. However, the Raiders remain optimistic that he will arrive in time for the season opener. Trading Jacobs would not make a lot of sense for the Raiders, as they would get less value than simply keeping him on the roster for another year. It is also unlikely that Jacobs will continue his standoff into Week 1 and beyond, as he has few assurances of a big payday if he does. Number 6. The New York Jets are projected to have Zach Wilson and Joe Flacco as their starting quarterbacks for the 2023 season. Michael Carter and Tevin Coleman are projected to be the starting running backs, while Garrett Wilson and Elijah Moore are projected to be the starting wide receivers. The Jets also have a number of other talented players on their roster, including Quinnen Williams, Jermaine Johnson II, and Sauce Gardner. They will be looking to build on their 4-13 record from last season and make a playoff run in 2023. Number 7. 49 ERs sign former Bears WR Anthony Miller, release Daz Newsome. The San Francisco 49 ERs have signed former Chicago Bears wide receiver Anthony Miller. Miller was drafted by the Bears in the second round of the 2018 NFL Draft. He has also spent time with the Houston Texans and Pittsburgh Steelers. To make room for Miller, the 49 ERs have released wide receiver Daz Newsome. Newsome was a 6th-round pick, by the 49 ERs in the 2021 NFL Draft. Miller is a slot receiver who is known for his after-the-catch ability. Number 8. Dak Prescott says last year's mistakes will become this year's strength. Cowboys quarterback. Dak Prescott said he has learned from the mistakes he made in last year's playoff loss to the San Francisco 49ers. He said the team has focused on improving communication and timing this off-season, and he believes the offense has a chance to be special in 2023. Number 9. Saints tight end Jimmy Graham is expected to return to practice soon after a medical episode. Graham was arrested in California last weekend after having a seizure. He's expected to be back on the field this week. Number 10. The 49ers undecided on backup QB to Brock Purdy could rotate between Trey Lance and Sam Darnold. San Francisco 49ers coach Kyle Shanahan hasn't decided yet on who will be the number 2 quarterback behind Brock Purdy. He said that Sam Darnold and Trey Lance could rotate the job throughout the season. That wraps up today's NFL News Update. Guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. Please subscribe.